Hello everyone. So today I've put a little video together for you to work on the shoulders a little bit and also a little bit of core work as well. So we're going to come down onto the mats and we're going to start off with the shoulders. So the first exercise we're going to do is shoulder lifts. So we're going to set ourselves up. So we're setting ourselves up in neutral. The shoulders are nice and relaxed. The back of the shoulders are sitting nicely into the mat. And then we're going to take both arms up to the ceiling. So just make sure that the hands are sitting directly over the shoulders before you start. Back of the shoulders sinking nicely down into the mat. Take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, we're going to reach up with one hand and try and touch the ceiling. And then bring it back down. And reach up with the other hand, try and touch the ceiling. And then bring it back down. And again, reach up as high as you can. And bring it back down. So if we add in the breathing, we breathe out as we reach up and breathe in as we lower the shoulder down. Breathe out to reach, breathe in to lower. So we're trying to get as much lift out of the movement as we can. We're trying to lift that shoulder out of the mat as much as we can so we get as much movement around the shoulder as possible. Let's just do one more on each side. Reaching up and back down. Last one, reaching up and back down. Now from here, we can keep the arms up. We can go straight into windows then this time. So I'm going to turn the palms of my hands so they're facing the feet now. So from here we're going to bring the elbows down onto the floor, nice and wide out to the side. Then we're going to take the back of the hands and get them as close to the floor as we can. So don't worry if the hands won't go on the floor. If they only go to there, that's fine. From there, we're going to straighten out the arms across the floor. Get them as straight as you can. And then take the arms all the way back to the ceiling. Then we do it again. So elbows go down. Back of the hands go down. We reach across the floor. And then bring the arms back to the ceiling. Elbows go down. Back of the hands go down. Reach across the floor. And then bring them back to the ceiling. So it's a really nice exercise, this one, to open out the chest. So you feel like you're getting a nice stretch. And of course it's really good for shoulder mobility as well. I'm just going to do it one more time. Elbows go down, back of the hands go down, reach across the floor. And then bring them all the way back to the ceiling. And then we can lower them down. So let's do some more arm work, but we'll do some legs as well this time. So we'll do scissor legs, basic scissor legs. I'm going to start with the arms up to the ceiling. So I'll just show you the legs we're going to do first. We're going to float one leg up, so the knee sits over the hip, and then we'll float that leg down. And then float the other leg up. So these are the legs we're going to do. And we're going to add in the arms. We're going to work opposite arm to leg now. So we'll take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, we're going to float one leg up. The opposite arm will go overhead at the same time. And then we bring everything back to center. Then we float the other leg up. Opposite arm goes overhead. And then bring everything back to center. And we do it again, opposite arm to leg. So again, you can take the arm overhead as far as you can, so as far as is comfortable. Don't force the arm overhead if it doesn't want to go. And as we're moving the arms and legs, the rest of the body should stay nice and still, so we're nice and stable around the center. The pelvis is nice and still. I'll just do one more. And then we can rest the arms down. Now, I'm going to do some curl-ups then this time. So when you do your curl-ups, make sure that you interlock the fingers so that when you put your hands behind your head is nicely supported in the hands. You want to have the elbows nice and wide, and you just want to make sure that the head is nice and relaxed into the hands now. So as you curl up, You're supporting your head with your hands so you don't get any tension building up in the front of the neck. So we're going to keep the abdominals engaged well, and as we breathe out, we're going to curl the head and shoulders up. We're going to look towards the knees and then curl back down. So we're going to breathe out as we curl up and breathe in as we curl back down. So you don't need to do a very big curl up, just a little curl is fine. So on this one, it's really important to keep those abdominals nicely engaged. Keep that belt on. Okay, just one more, breathing out and breathing in. Now we can do some more curl ups. We can go back to our scissor legs again. So we're going to take a breath in to prepare, and then as you breathe out, I'm going to curl up again. Float one leg up and then curl back down. Breathe out, float the other leg up and then curl back down. And again, breathing out, floating up and back down. So again, keeping the abdominals nicely engaged, keeping the head resting nice and heavy in the hands. And I'll just do one more on each leg. Last one. And then once we've finished, we can release the arms down by the side.